So in this video, I've got two problems that involve the circumference and area of a circle. So the first question we have that the circumference of a circle is 14 pi. So all the way around the outside is 14 pi. Find the area of the circle, writing your answer as a multiple of pi. So we need to recall that the circumference of a circle is pi times the diameter, or you can write that as 2 pi r. The area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay, so we need to keep those formulae in mind. Now we know that the circumference of a circle is 14 pi. Okay, so if the circumference is 14 pi, then that's got to be equal to pi times the diameter, or 2 pi r. So let's just say pi times the diameter, which means that the diameter has to be 14, doesn't it? Okay, so we know there that d has to be 14. Now if that's my diameter, then in order to work out the area I need the radius. So the radius is going to be half of the diameter, so 7. So the area of the circle will be pi times r squared, so 7 squared. And that will be 49 pi. So the area is 49 pi square units. Okay? So that's number one. Now number two, we're told the area of a circle is 9 pi over 25. Find the circumference of the circle, writing your answer as a multiple of pi. Now I've purposely written this as 9 pi over 25 just to make it clear and to bring up that we should recognise that 9 pi over 25 is the same as 9 over 25 pi. These two things mean precisely the same thing. Okay, they're just subtly different notation. Now this is the area of the circle. So this is pi r squared. So we can see that the r squared has to be 9 over 25. Now, from there we can square root both sides. So if we do that, then r is going to be, now, when we square root this, essentially if we were looking at this as an equation, then r could be plus or minus the answer here. Plus or minus the square root of 9 over 25. But the radius is a length, okay? It cannot be negative. So you could ignore the negative solution to this equation. So when I square root 9 over 25, we look at the square root of the numerator, which is 3, and the square root of the denominator is 5. So that's telling me that the radius is 3/5. Now, with the radius in mind, I now need to find the circumference. The circumference is pi times the diameter, or 2 pi r. So 2 pi times by the radius, 3/5. Now 2 times 3/5 is 6 over 5. So you can write your answer as 6 over 5 pi, or 6 pi over 5. Either of those two forms for the final answer would be fine.